Hey everyone, this is Doug on Wheels. We're here at Scott Whitmire's Retro Modern Campers just outside of Greenville, South Carolina. And we're going to take a walk around, see some of the projects he's working on, and just get a look at what he does, which is restore old campers. Spartans, Airstreams, and everything in between. So let's go ahead, we'll take a look. All right. Hey Scott, love that old Airstream sign. Where in the world did you find that? That's cool. Look at that. Airstream Service Center.
Yeah, that came off of what's called Skyway trailers.
Yeah.
Rest. And he had a big Airstream. He sold Airstreams from the 60s all the way up through the 80s.
Yeah.
And he retired, and I got all his, that was a sign that hung on his shop.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I love how wore out it is.
Yeah.
That is neat. I like the sticker you have for your business.
Yeah, my daughter's come up with that.
Kind of that 20s deco.
We did more Spartans and stuff back then. We do more Airstream and now we're doing more other things. But
Yeah.
we rebranded last year and went to
Looks
this.
okay.
So instead of
Oh, that is neat. Yeah. So kind of that 50s more. Well, that'll go with that that Airstream that you have in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool one. Well, is that an old Spartan kitchenette? Something like that?
That was built for a Spartanette. We got the idea from the cartoon movie The Incredibles.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
You've seen it.
I have.
And it was in their house. It was a piece of furniture just like that. So I took it and drew it and took it to a cabinet maker and he made it for me.
That.
And we put it in a Spartan that we had, and when we sold it, the man didn't want it, so he gave it back to me.
Well, you might be able to recycle that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Don't fit with that or not.
Yeah. Well, but yeah. So this. So the story is this was what their office, one of the engineer offices.
And look at it, it has all cabinets.
Gosh knows.
Had a little lab in the back.
Yes.
It's got an office. It had a chair in the front. Look.
This is wild. So I guess it's just somewhere on the NASA grounds.
I've tried. When I went to Jackson Center, we talked to them, and I tried to find somebody that knew something about it.
Yeah.
There's no documentation. I can't find any other than this is original Airstream. I mean, this is not something.
No, this has been done at the Airstream plant for sure. Yep. No restroom ever in this.
Got a sink and a hot water heater and a refrigerator.
Yeah.
But got all this storage in it.
You wonder what would they use all of this
I don't know. And it had
cabinetry? It looks like blueprint stuff maybe here.
And look at the outlets. They had outlets everywhere on it, all the way down both sides.
Okay.
Like they had some sort of.
Yeah. This is a really unusual camper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of a shame to. What do you do with it? Yeah, I mean, it's
That's just it.
because once it's gone.
I mean, you tear it out. It's not worth. To me, it's not worth trying to fix it as a camper. There's too many out there to destroy. This is what you want.
What do you
It
do
would
with
make a killer office for somebody.
it? Would.
A mobile
'Cause it
office
is.
It's what it is. It would make a killer office for somebody who had a mid-century modern
Yeah.
house or something.
Or a construction company that they just wanted to move us onto the site.
Well, it's really-
Right.
If you restored it back, this will be somebody had in
Gosh.
their backyard had a.
So 60.
Well, look at the tail lights on it.
60 what? 66?
Now right here, it had, you can still see the Rockwell emblem on it. and it had Rockwell. It had let's see, had Space Division right here, North American Rockwell Company, and had the, you can see the where the emblem was.
I'll
The
be.
Rockwell emblem.
That is.
You can read the letters, and we discovered it because this was like this.
Well, you wonder if Rockwell would have information on
They're
this.
out of business.
Oh, okay.
See, it had the, that's why I was asking you, because this one's got plastic.
Yep.
Yours has aluminum.
Yep.
When I showed it the pictures at Airstream, when I went up there, they said that this is somebody could have put this on.
There's a patch up there.
This is also the 70s.
So that definitely,
No,
it was never an ambassador.
Somebody probably put that on there
Yeah.
at some point in time.
Yeah.
But, the
But
serial
you've got
number,
the serial
It
number.
doesn't match anything they have, even at Airstream.
Huh.
I had pictures of it, and they looked at it. I said, "It'll make
Nope.
no sense."
Well, it to them, but I mean, it obviously should make sense to someone. Well, you wouldn't know it looking at the outside that it was this. I don't think. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks for showing me that. There's a. Yeah, look how rough the windows are on the corners.
Yeah.
So they were. These would have been glass, but they're Lexan, right? Here.
Plexiglass, original.
Originally plexiglass. Okay.
Plexiglass.
Yeah, look at that. The car crank windows in the back. The little train lantern or the old, I don't even know.
That's not original.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah. Oh, this still got a good interior.
Well, somebody.
Oh.
I've been trying to buy this camper about 10 years, and finally, the old lady who had it, they were moving, so her and her husband.
Love the little.
Yeah, it was all
Radio-
It was all wood, birch, and she painted it.
Yeah, you were saying you were looking at this, the one you were talking about, probably just.
Yeah, putting it back like this because it's
Yeah.
not worth trying to take it down. Paint
Yeah,
it, put it
maybe
back
do
up.
farmhouse theme,
Yeah.
but it's a fun little 50s kitchen, isn't it? Or 40s? What did you hear?
This is
50s.
probably like 40s.
Yeah.
So it's got the windows are different in them.
Yeah, you gotta watch that step there. Right?
Leaking on that vent right there.
Wow. Well, that's a good project. But like you need them.
Yeah.
What would this have been called?
This is a mansion.
Okay.
They had royal mansions. They probably didn't get into the royals until the 50s. I'm not sure when the royals.
Boy, a lot of, what do they call that? Bread?
Yeah, that's a Westcraft.
Yeah.
Coronado, like a 46, 47. Not really sure. There's a real rare on the East Coast. I don't see many of them. This is a 49 Liberty coach.
31 feet, probably 32. Gosh, it's good length.
That's a cool camper inside.
Yeah. Fun. Well, there's some panels that have gotten harvested.
Yeah, this is part camper here.
From the 70s,
Yeah, it's a mid
71 or 2.
Yeah, mid 70s, 75.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got.
Yeah.
That's pretty good window. It's got good windows in it. We just took that corner window out. Robin letters and
Yeah.
whatever you need. That's still a ton of parts on it.
I love that shape, that drop back.
Yeah.
I call them ducktails, but I don't know what you call it. But that, look at the wild ribbing on the bottom of that. That is so interesting. It looks like it's got a face on the back. There's your two eyes. It's got a little button nose and some fierce kind of mouth. That's cool.
48. They made this the first year they made the 24, starting at 24, and they made 7 prototypes, and that's number 7.
So it's a prototype.
This is set number 7. I got a 48 back here. I mean a 49 back here. And I bought it for parts for this one. It's got the same windows in it, but different.
But this would be the one,
This one is.
the preferable one to restore.
Yeah, they didn't put this on them. This was different.
Hmm.
On the marble front windows, which they didn't put in. Yeah, normally the windows are big. You don't see early first years was they had these marbles in them. I just saw one on Instagram, William.
So all those little things help you date it, and the number, I guess, the VIN. Yeah. It's like a car hand.
See the last number on it? It's 7.
Yeah, so this is where you widen the axles on the other.
Yeah.
This is still that narrow axle. Yeah. Unless you really see, it's a lot of solid aluminum. Is this one solid sheet?
The roof?
Yeah.
No.
It had to be seamed.
It's seamed, yeah.
Okay.
They don't leak. This one don't leak. No, you're not. Don't leak. The rest of these.
Well, I love this edge that they've got on there, the
Yeah.
radius, and how they've kind of layered the aluminum.
And it's hard to fix all that.
Yeah.
The sides are easy, but those corners. And so I found that bar. Just do what you can.
I really like the smooth though. It's a nice contrast.
Yeah.
If you had to replace it, because of course that'll look good when it's.
Oh yeah, 2024, so it polished up nice.
Yeah. And that's a fun little bump out. I wonder what it was ever designed for though. Just storage?
Yeah, he just had those big trunks on them. And the bed probably back here, and that's probably where they kept stuff behind the bed, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Neat serving window. There's a. Well, I know where you can get a front window for this. All that cabinetry is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, we're getting the walls up in there. It's a bathroom on the side, and we're getting ready to. It's going to cabinet shop next, so they'll start building cabinets for it. It's got a serving window on the side of it.
So this will be another kind of.
Yeah, she's using it for a kind of a multi. It's been soundproofed in the front,
Uh huh.
so it's going to be not a recording studio, an interview studio where they interview people.
Oh yeah, like a podcast.
Exactly, podcast.
yeah.
Yeah. So the front's going to be podcast. This middle's going to have a kitchen right
Yeah.
here, and so they open up the window and can demonstrate cooking. I guess the best I can describe it.
Okay. Oh, these are so beautiful. Yeah. Probably a little office in the back, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Well, it's fun. All the uses. Was this like this or is painted up?
No, she painted it.
Copper.
She wanted copper.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
It's a cool camper, and it goes to Raleigh.
Is it? It looked like it had been polished.
Yeah,
So.
we polished it. It was painted, and we had to sand it. We still got a little more to do, but we had to sand it on the polish, and it took 3 weeks on the sand.
47 Alma.
It's got a serving window on the side, on the other side.
Yes, she's pretty.
Wild looking. Couldn't see inside much. We cut the hole. It's got a big serving window on it.
Okay. Oh, my goodness, that is huge. Yes.
It's gonna have about 8 taps, liquor bar, and a hot bar in the back. It goes to a brewery up in Stoney Brewery in Raleigh.
So it's not gonna be a mobile one, more as a standing.
Well, they may take it. They may take it, but
Yeah.
he's been looking. About
Is it a
2 years.
pipe frame?
Yeah, that's so crazy. That pipe goes almost all the way to the back.
So like an early Airstream, it has a center pipe with.
About halfway back to the axle it does, and then the ribbons off. It's got the sorriest little frame like you've ever seen.
Yeah, those.
Oh, it's
I know the early Airstreams use that. That center pipe on their.
But,
Yeah.
we kept
Well, someone's been stomping on the rear bumpers.
gone. We might reproduce them. Little bumperettes.
Yeah.
So it's been announced we could get to. We're going to have to straighten all this up and come up with some sort of an edging for it. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's got a sharp edge, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll get back on it.
Yeah, because that's going to bend with anything.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Or
put
cut
some sort of-
someone.
Make a little edge for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to get my tanks.
I wish they were more, but I knew you didn't want to spend. We could have stood on them a lot longer, but I knew you didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. So
Well,
they're shiny. I mean, from here, look how shiny they are.
they look awesome from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to have those done. And I just need to put some elbow grease into that.
We'll do that. All that right there, and clean them. Just get some denatured alcohol
Yeah.
and a microfiber.
Okay.
You use microfiber. Use up and scratch it. But I put tape on these stickers here, so we didn't.
Yeah, I see. I still have my labeling because I did get those redone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Well, these are going under the Christmas tree. That's what that'll be. I'm not joking. They're going to go under the Christmas tree. Mary's going to get those, so she'll love that. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm finished up here. I wish I could have done a little bit better video, but I just kind of winged it today. This is not one of those that we had to be so detailed with. I've loaded up the tanks. We got one there. Got another one parked down below me back there on the floor. So getting ready to head back home. Sorry about the voice too. Woo, got the crud. But in any case, hope you enjoyed this little look at Scott Whitmire's shop and his boneyards back behind his shop, and getting to see into kind of what he's doing here. He said it comes in waves. Sometimes he has more Airstreams. That was last year. This year he's more like little Shastas and aluminum bodied square stuff from the 70s. He said, you know, they'll have more money in those things than they're worth. But I know his real love is Spartans, and then he does a lot of Airstreams. So in any case, hope you enjoyed this little look. Hey, if you like this kind of content, I'm going to try and be a lot more regular with it. I don't know about every week, but we're getting close. And so I hope you subscribe and join me. I always seem to be getting myself into some kind of orneriness working on campers or cars. And give you a little tease. We're going to take a look at a car that I'm working on. And it's also from the 60s. And one that is highly sought after. So we're going to take a look at that in this next video. So join me in about a week. And hey, thanks a lot. God bless you. Take care.
Am I doing it?